On Saturday night in the Bernabeu, there was a potential title decider between Girona, who was second in the table, and top of the table Real Madrid, who have looked damn near flawless in the league. And as much as us neutrals hoped for the Cinderella run to continue, for Girona to get their get back against Real Madrid, considering that they lost 3-0 earlier in the season to Madrid, it didn't pan out that way, and Girona got absolutely demolished by a far better Real Madrid team. Real Madrid beating them 4-0, Bellingham scoring 2, Vinny getting a goal, Rodrigo getting a goal. They easily could have had 6 or 7. They dominated Girona that well. They didn't even have a fully healthy team. There was no Courtois. They had Tchouaméni and Carvajal as centre-backs. And that game wasn't the first time that made me question Girona's title credentials. The game that they had earlier in the season at home, where they lost 3-0 to Real Madrid, Bellingham scoring, Tchouaméni scoring, Joselu scoring, and Real Madrid were down to 10 men, yet they still won 3-0 against Girona. That game to me killed any hopes of Girona winning La Liga, because before that game, Girona had a 1-1 draw with Real Sociedad, and they went on to win their next 6 La Liga games, therefore being unbeaten in the first 7 games. Real Madrid were also undefeated for the first 7 games, but Real Madrid went to Girona and beat them 3-0, absolutely demolishing them. There was no chance that Girona had any chance of winning that game. They were just outclassed completely. And to me, in my mind, that's what made me write off Girona. I like Girona, I like the story that they have, but that's what made me write off Girona. But even after that, Girona never gave up. They went on to win their next 5 La Liga games. They drew against Bilbao, then they went on to winning their next 3 La Liga games, drawing with Betis, then winning the next La Liga game against Atletico Madrid. So all of these wins and some draws here and there, Girona have been very impressive. And going into this game in the Bernabeu, they had only lost 1 game in La Liga, that game being a 3-0 defeat to Real Madrid. So Girona were going into this game in the Bernabeu looking to make a title statement, looking to stamp their place on La Liga, show that they are serious, show that they are ready to win La Liga. But they got outclassed again by Madrid. Absolutely dominated again by an injury-riddled Madrid. They still got dominated, losing 4-0. They've now lost 7-0 on aggregate in 2 games to Real Madrid. Real Madrid now sit top of the table, 5 points clear of Girona. And I'm making this video because, as much as this hurts to admit, I don't think Girona are going to win La Liga. I think they're going to maybe fight for the top 4 spots, but I don't think they're going to win La Liga. And listen, Girona have proven to be really, really good against bigger teams. They've beaten Sevilla 5-1, even though Sevilla are really, really struggling. Heck, they did the double over Sevilla this season. They beat Atletico Madrid in a thrilling game, beating them 4-3. They went to Barcelona and beat Barcelona 4-2, so they've proven to be able to beat good teams. But again, they can't get over the Real Madrid hurdle. They are struggling so desperately to beat Real Madrid. They have been dominated in 2 games against Real Madrid, and again, it's made me question Girona's title credentials. Again, I wrote them off earlier in the season, and it's really, really sad because us as neutrals would love to see Girona go on, win La Liga, break the Real Madrid and Barcelona hold of La Liga that we thought Atletico could do, but it's just not going to happen. Real Madrid are just too good. Jude Bellingham is just too good. Vinny Jr. is just too good. And even in that Real Madrid game where Real Madrid won 4-0, you could have seen Real Madrid winning 8-0 if they really wanted to. Joselu missed a penalty. Brahim Diaz missed a really good chance. Valverde almost scored a free kick. I mean, Real Madrid are really wiping the floor with Girona, and it's really making me question Girona's credentials. They also came into this game against Real Madrid coming off a 0-0 draw with Sociedad, a 1-0 win over Vigo, and a 3-2 loss in the Copa del Rey to Mallorca. They aren't in the greatest of form, so you could have predicted Real Madrid to win this, but not by this much, not dominate them the way that they did. And I just don't see how Girona turned this around. The only thing they can hope for is that this Real Madrid team, the injuries finally start catching up and Real Madrid start performing badly, losing games they should be winning, but I just don't see that happening. And yes, Girona's next couple games are pretty easy outside of the Bilbao game, but I just don't see it happening. Girona still have to play Atletico again. They still have to play Barcelona again. It's not really looking all that good for Girona, and it sucks to admit, but I don't think Girona are going to win La Liga. Real Madrid are going to go in, win La Liga again. I tweeted this, or I replied to a tweet that I just don't think Girona are going to win La Liga. I said that before the game, and I'm proven right. I don't think they're going to win it. Real Madrid is going to go in and win another La Liga title, and Jude Bellingham is going to get his first La Liga title with Real Madrid. But for me, as a neutral, I think I would be quite happy if Girona could at least finish in the top 4. They've been a really good team with some really unknown names that performed well this season. I mean, you look at it, right? Girona in the last 5 seasons, they finished 5th in the second division, 5th in the second division, 6th in the second division, 10th in La Liga, and right now they sit 2nd in La Liga. I think if you had told them at the beginning of the season they're going to get a top 4 spot, they would take that without a shadow of a doubt. So I think although it does hurt Girona a lot, they have a lot of players performing really well. Dovbyk, 14 goals by the way this season. I do think that they know deep down inside that their title charge is pretty much over. Real Madrid have got it. I mean, you look at the goal difference of Real Madrid. They have plus 37 goal difference in 24 games played. They've only lost 1 game, they've drawn 4. Real Madrid are just so flipping good. And any other season, you could see a way that Girona can go on and win La Liga. But this season, Real Madrid have been so good that despite Girona winning 17 games out of 24 this season in La Liga, I just don't see them doing it. And it's really unfortunate, but it is what it is. I think Real Madrid is going to go on and win La Liga, and Girona are probably going to finish 3rd in my mind. I think Barca are going to catch them eventually. But yeah, it's quite upsetting to admit this, but I mean, I have to say what I have to say. They never impressed me to the level that Leverkusen have impressed me this season, so it is to be expected, I suppose. But yeah, guys, that's the video. Let me know in the comments below, do you think Girona still have a chance at the title? Do you think their title hopes are done? Are they going to get top 4? Let me know in the comments below. Please be sure to smash the like button, subscribe if you guys haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next one.